Yes, what's poppin'? Episode 3. It's my turn. And I don't have the gross misconduct to read, so I can't do a lot of stuff verbatim, but I'm just gonna embellish because why not? Met do it all the time. So today's person of interest is Mel Chin, and you're thinking, oh, what wild stuff did she do? Let me explain it to you. Mel Chin was a sergeant or detective? Detective sergeant, or she was a sergeant, maybe a DS, can't remember. I had to read it from the newspapers because when she popped in my head, the Met take down the gross misconducts after a period of time. So I reread the newspaper article, but I had a good understanding of it anyway. So are you ready?
Yeah, ready for this.
So she has a dog, a Rhodesian Ridgeback, beautiful dog.
Big dog.
Yeah. Dog. And there's a puppy.
Right.
So she lives in a house, got a garden, blah, 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 blah. And as you know, as you've got dogs, I've got dogs.
Yeah.
They pee, just like every other animal on this earth. And when the dog was peeing, the puppy was peeing in their garden, allegedly, it was going under the fence. So you know the dog, dogs are going to pee in the same place a lot of the time because they do that. They just pee everywhere. Yeah. Especially the male dogs, they just pee everywhere. I don't know if hers was male or not, but it was alleged from her next door neighbour, who didn't particularly like her, that she had been deliberately letting her dog pee there and pushing the pee under the fence to go to their side.
That's...
And I was just like...
Pushing the pee.
I'm like, first of all, how do you know it's their dog? Second of all, there's foxes.
Exactly.
Foxes do the exact same thing. They pee everywhere.
That's absolutely ridiculous, yeah.
And third of all, so what?
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that you've got in your garden, from pigeon poo to fox feces
exactly.
to rabbits, all the rest of it, cats, all these animals do all this stuff in your garden, but you're upset because your next door neighbour's dog has peed.
I know this might not be like that crucial, but if the dog garden is grass, this is the only time I would care, and mine was like concrete, and there was like pools of piss just seeping into my garden, I would be like, ugh.
I would be there too, but guess what? I'm not gonna call the police.
No. I just get a hose or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
So they, next door neighbour, they haven't got a good relationship. They go back and forth a few times about different things about the dogs and blah 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 blah. Cool, fine. You'd think that would be the end of it. No. So Mel denies putting the pee underneath there and just basically says organically it happened.
Can we confirm again? So she's saying that is she getting the dog piss and chucking it under?
No.
Or pushing
That's
her
not
dog
the
to
allegation.
piss
It's the
there?
next door neighbour saying that she is deliberately hosing it on and it's going underneath to their side.
Okay, got you.
And I'm just like, okay.
That's ridiculous.
And they said also dog poo. So it wasn't just wee, it was poo. And I'm like, well, okay, cool.
Right.
I can see how that's frustrating, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of things you can do before you talk to the police.
100%.
So, it happens over a period of time, they go back and forth, and then one day it just goes crazy, and allegedly Mel has sprayed the neighbour with their water hose, with her hose.
Okay, which is an assault, isn't it?
Barely, but yeah.
Barely.
And I remember when I read this, the only legit response to someone spraying you with water is what? Is he? You f***ing spray them back. You go and get your water hose, or even your water can, with a rose. Take the rose off if you want to be and then you I'll bleep it out. And then you can
do that.
And then you flip and get them back.
Yeah.
I am not allowing anyone to spray water in my face unless I've consented, and those are very circumstances.
Yeah.
But no, you're not. And that's the only appropriate response. But no, what did they do? They went to the police.
No, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Mel was under investigation for a long period of time.
For what?
For assault. With spraying of water.
Yeah.
The Met Police, obviously, they didn't find it. There was no case for her in terms of criminal. But then, the gross misconduct starts. And the DPS did
question.
Yeah.
Does the misconduct process, can that happen at the same time as the?
It depends
or does
what colour you are and how much they dislike you.
Yeah, obviously.
So the DPS will tell you on one hand, no, we must wait for the criminal investigation to finish.
Yeah.
But then for some people that they just don't like, they're like, oh, no, we'll do it at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Like, prime example is me. They did the misconduct before the criminal allegation.
Right, okay.
How does that make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, yeah. No. Okay.
So they will do whatever they feel like because they're absolute donkeys.
No consistency.
Yeah, and there's zero consistency or accountability. Bun the DPS, by the way. I haven't said that in a while. This is episode 3, and I haven't said bun the DPS. I'm disappointed in myself, and I might have to edit it into the other videos.
Yeah.
But so I was like, yeah. So the DPS come along, and DPS are like, oh, they interview the neighbour, and they're like, interview, like from the bloody caution, interview the neighbour, and like, oh, so what happened? And then they go and they take pictures of the area. You're like,
crime scene.
Bring Socko down. Yeah, like just go lift up the dog's legs, maybe have a little taste, and be like, oh, is this the right pee? Like, what's going on? What are we wasting our money on?
Ridiculous. That is shocking.
What are we wasting our money on? The DPS are doing dumb stuff like this, yeah?
But how can the DPS, actually, go through with all that and take themselves seriously?
So,
I'd have to be like, guys, this is actually stupid. I can't do this. That's mortifying.
The only answer I can give to that is they're that way inclined anyway.
Yeah. The serious police. Man,
super serious, top flight security of the world.
Yeah, serious business.
So they've taken statements from the woman. The woman's saying that they've sprayed her, blah 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 blah. They speak to Mel, and Mel basically says, if I remember correctly, it wasn't me. It was actually my husband. I wasn't even there.
Back.
Yeah, well, allegedly sprayed because she's like, I wasn't even there.
Oh,
so if I'm remembering correctly, because I can't find the misconduct, but that rings a bell.
Yeah.
Mel, reach out to us if I'm getting any of this wrong. I'll correct myself. It's no problem. But so that happens, and it as a lot of people understand, misconduct process can take a very long time. You would think that something as simple as this, where someone has sprayed someone with a hose, you would be like, oh, well, we can open and close this really quickly.
Yeah.
Either you did it or you didn't, or we believe that you may have done it. And if so, big whoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? The Met Police took years and years and years.
No.
Mel got so stressed out, she just said, you know what, bun this, I'm leaving. And she left.
I don't bloody blame her.
Yeah, which is up because...
It is.
Why
should she leave?
It's even more up because they found that she wouldn't have been fired. Had she stayed, they would have just given her misconduct, they said.
Wow.
They said that her actions didn't amount to
misconduct
gross
or whatever.
misconduct at all.
So when they took years and years and years, was she under restrictions or?
I believe so. Normally you are, but I'm not sure because Lynch and Martin, I'm going to keep coming back to this, were under no restrictions after fun times in the liftgate. So
that's to be dragged through years and years of not knowing whether you're going to have a job and have this impending misconduct outcome, especially after you've been cleared criminally. That is, I feel so bad for her. I don't blame her for leaving, but how to make it even worse to know that they wouldn't have sacked you anyway.
It's so stupid. The Metro have done a piece on it. Why the are the Metro? Why is a newspaper taking an interest into a DS or a sergeant spraying their next door neck?
What was the angle that they came up from it? Was it just simply factual reporting on it, or was it this is ridiculous?
They always have no. They weren't giving it the angle of this is ridiculous. Why are we reporting this? But it was just.
I feel so bad for her.
Literally, I'm reading through now. A third alleged incident of hose spraying was found not proven, but the panel concluded that there had been multiple times when DS Chin, deliberately washed dog poo under the fence. Okay, I washed dog poo under the fence. I'm sorry.
I don't understand how it's A misconduct, made it to misconduct, and B made it to a newspaper article. I don't get it. I really don't.
Alleged. This is included a time where she was heard saying, "There's something really cathartic about this, cleaning away the piss and cleaning away the. It makes me feel good."
Wait, she said that?
Allegedly.
But she wasn't there.
No, well, allegedly, that's what they're saying now. In the written report, the panel said, this is the Metro reporting, by the way, the panel considers that the conduct found, proven under allegations 1, 2, and 4, would bring discredit to the police service. This standard expressly, I don't think I spoke correctly, refers to off-duty conduct.
Metro.
And in the panel's view, members of the public would be dismayed to see an experienced police officer behaving in such a way. First of all, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a monk. If you are spraying doo-doo under my fence, I will spray it back. And I'll say, do you know what, can you please not do that? Or
And
I'm
that's
just
it.
going to spray it back.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spray it back.
Yeah.
I'm going to spray it back. That's it.
But that's
And
it.
then
It doesn't
guess what? I might
yeah.
actually bring my dog and do a doo-doo right there, and I'll spray on yours. Like, we can do
Yeah,
this. But I'm
yeah.
at no point
Involving-
am I going to the Metropolitan Police to say that we're having doo-doo wars
Yeah.
and you need to come and sort this out.
It's actually shameful. It's actually shameful. Why? Do you know what? If I as a call handler would have received that call, I would have been like, oh, but you have to take it as a. See, I would be like, well, I can't. You can't really. But I would have been like, really, really, you want to do this? Do you?
I'm going to quote some more. You ready? The spraying episode had a threatening and abusive element to them.
Nah.
And, and the conduct in allegation 4 was extremely unpleasant. The panel said DS Chin's conduct was aggravated by her intimidating and aggressive comments to, I'm not going to name the person even though it's named here, about mental health and parenting skills. They also noted former DS Chin has not accepted her wrongdoing and has made no apology for the distress she has caused.
Well, if she's
the
saying-
panel concluded, she was guilty of gross misconduct but concluded she would not have been sacked. Had former DS Chin remained in post, the panel considered that a final written warning would have met the need to declare proper standards of behaviour within the police service.
Final
DS
written
Chin
warning.
denied the allegations and said the whole situation has left me feeling powerless and very isolated, and the only way to regain some sense of autonomy was to disassociate from the situation and focus on my family. Like,
Wow.
what are we doing?
Wow. That's absolutely shameful.
And people know her, and I've only heard nice things.
She was genuinely incredible.
Only heard nice things.
She worked on
And
a voluntary.
I'm not gonna be able to hear you from audio over there, so you're gonna have to walk closer.
She worked on a voluntary project called COPS, which is COPS against policing stereotypes. So she went into communities to show them how to do things and how to react with police and to try and bridge
Oh
the gap in
wow.
her own
So
time.
really made
She was amazing, and she passed. I remember when she passed the Southern exam. She put it in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
She was so proud of herself.
Yeah.
She was so good. They've lost.
Another example of the Met just dragging an officer through an absolutely ridiculous misconduct case for no reason and losing a fantastic officer. Oh God. And obviously this would have been her career for life. So effed up her life plans. Jesus Christ, I can't.
That police misconduct system, innit?
No. I'm actually the fact that dog piss, dog poo, and a hose dragged that officer through all of that.
Yep.
is really shocking. And then you have
And it's funny,
officers who are
they're like, she was
hateful
being
towards...
intimidating and aggressive. Were you there, fam? This is what people need to understand. Misconducts are always based on the balance of probability. So when the flipping chair or the barrister who's representing the Metropolitan Police go, oh, you were intimidating, no one was there.
Yeah.
So unless they're introducing evidence of this person being menacing or being aggressive, then they're just going off vibes.
Exactly.
And this is the fundamental issue with the misconduct system. It should not be a balance of probability because it's subjective and they get to say whatever they like and then the newspaper prints it as fact.
Yep.
And it's just a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mel Chin, we love you.
Yeah.
And you're Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Yeah.
And I just find it amazing that you can have such
Send
a...
a picture of the dog.
Yeah.
Send us a picture of the dog because it's
shameful, and your dog can piss shit in my garden anytime. Like, it's not a problem.
And I'm always going to bring this back to the fact that the Metropolitan Police had officers having sex at work and they thought that was okay, but yet they dragged you for how
Should
long?
I change my mind on?
No, it's too late. You don't get to squeeze that in now, is it?
Change my mind.
We're on episode 3 now. No.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, 3 weeks later, Izzy's, upon reflection, you know what? It was actually kind of bad, you know. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Got the bet for London.
she just finished her new bet for London, and she just decided, you know, I was wrong upon hindsight.
God.
But yeah, that was ridiculous.
Shocking.
And no matter how many times you read it, you're never gonna be like,
No,
what?
it's
Dog poo?
No.
No, I'm done.
How that even got to a criminal investigation and a misconduct investigation, it should have just been not locally handled, but just gently handled. Come on, just apologise for each
Line
other.
manager.
Stupid neighbour dispute. Exactly. Words
Line
of advice.
manager, yep.
Reflective learning on. I don't
No,
know. Well,
I'm
not even
like,
that, because
this
there's
is-
nothing. Yeah. No.
This-
Reflective learning. No.
This is why I can't be. They won't let me be a line manager because that's how I resolve stuff. If I'm the line manager of DS Chin, I'm going. First of all, this isn't going to misconduct. This is dumb.
Yeah, it
Second of
doesn't
all,
need to.
what's actually happening at home? I've got a dog. Oh, okay, and you just hose it down the drain and it goes under there sometimes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, can you talk to your neighbours? No, because they're dicks. All right,
Okay.
cool. Well, do you know what? Just make your best efforts and
Yeah.
maybe record yourself. So if she does make a malicious allegation, then
then you protect yourself.
you can protect yourself a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I'm not reprimanding you. I'm not giving you
No,
reflective practice.
exactly.
This is not going to be recorded as such. I'm going to record
No
that
case
you've
to answer.
reported it to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You've told me what's
Yeah.
happened. That's it. We've
Yeah.
had a conversation about
Yeah.
your events, and it's not going to be recorded in any other shape or form because dumb.
And then the neighbour should get reflective learning.
The neighbour.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do? In fact,
No, but she should still get it anyway.
this is why, this is probably why I get so many misconducts. Because if I was DS Chin, I would have just bought another Rhodesian Ridgeback, and now
Yeah.
we've had two, and now you've got double the issue.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, here we go, go on, dickheads. But it's
yeah.
hilarious because now she's not a police officer. She could probably wash the poo under there as much as she wants now, and the police can't do a damn thing to her.
No.
What are they gonna do?
I do feel bad for her though. Like, it's not cool. It's really
so
not cool.
dumb.
It's really, really takes the piss. And when you say like all the hard work she
It's upsetting
does,
so much I've actually turned to baking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally,
where's the ingredients?
The minute I get stressed, I start to cook.
Well, fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel really, really bad for her. I hope wherever she is and whatever she's doing, she's got the best life and is free from Ridgeback Gate.
Ridgeback Gate. Nah, Fence Gate. P-Gate? P-Gate.
P-Gate,
P-Gate,
yeah.
P-Gate. I just want to name these, you know, write this down.
That's just not acceptable at all. Not acceptable. Another good officer gone.
Baking. Like,
What are you baking? Oh, it's got to be done.
All right.
Got to be done.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of it for us. DS Chin, please reach out to us. I hope you're cool. Send us pictures of your dog. And yeah, bun the DPS.
Yeah, bun the DPS. And also, Mel, if you ever want to talk with us about it, if you ever can, that would be
down.
great as well. We'd love to hear your perspective on it too, because it's not cool.
Anyway, it's the end of this episode. Was it episode 3 we're on? Yeah, episode 3. The
yes.
bun the DPS.
Yeah,
Anyway, peace.
bun the DPS. Bye.